So what is dfree? Dfree is a strategy. It's not a curriculum. The assumption that we make is that St. Luke may use Crown Ministries as a curriculum. Mount Calvary may use Dr. Watley's book as a curriculum. Shiloh might decide to use the FDIC Money Smart curriculum. The curriculum almost doesn't matter because there's plenty of curricula out there. What matters is that the church has used all of its resources to motivate people to use the curriculum. So it's motivation. dfree is affirmation because, like other things that we're trying to overcome, it's easier to do in a group. So the idea is to have groups of people working towards financial goals together. It's celebration. When I got my first credit card without a job, I called myself celebrating the receipt of the card by taking friends out and buying them dinner. That was a celebration. So I'm paying 28% interest to buy food for other people to celebrate a card I can't afford. So this idea of celebration is already built into the credit structure. But what dfree asks us to do as churches is to help people celebrate paying off bills. Now that's the what. We'll get into the how later on. But people need an environment that can offset the effects of the ignorance that's been promoted by society. Society wants us to believe that we have arrived when we have gotten a credit card that we can't afford or a car loan that we should never have gotten. We feel like we've been accepted at Harvard University. When we apply for a car loan and our credit's approved. And we're more excited about the approval of the credit than we are the interest rate that we're being charged. We're just too happy to know. And we don't want to know, all we want to know is the monthly payment. We'll pay, if it's $400 a month, we'll pay 800% interest. So dfree is a strategy that assumes that will organize activities to involve people in saving themselves financially. dfree is also a process where we invite people to give back. We have 4 levels of instruction that we describe in dfree. Level 1 is just get control. Write down every penny you spend so that you can stop saying, I don't know where my money goes. I mean, your money goes where you take it. So level 1 is get control. Get an understanding of where your money is. Make a list of all your bills. And that lasts about 3 months. And then level 2 is get started. Get started with your savings account. Get started with living on your budget, developing your budget and living on your budget. Start moving forward. You know what condition you're in now. You know that you spend $80 a month on candy. And so by level 2, you should be ready to decide that if you have to choose between candy, which gives you cavities, makes you gain weight, and helps you go broke, you could take that $80 a month and put it in a savings plan so that 20 years from now, that $80 a month turns into a fund for your child. That's level 2. Level 3 is get ahead. Look at investment options, understand real estate, begin a college savings fund for your child, buy insurance. The longer it takes to buy insurance, the more insurance costs. Make sure you have a will. Understand what happens when you die without a will. That's really getting control of all of your business affairs while you're continuing to live on your budget. We're urging people, because so many people don't have bank accounts and so many people don't have credit cards, but we live in a Visa, MasterCard controlled society, to use a prepaid debit card. dfree will have its own prepaid debit card. So that if you do need to rent a car, or if you do want to pay your PSE&G bill online, you can charge it to an account that's prepaid. There are no overdraft fees because you're only spending what's in the account. There are no late fees because it's not a credit card, it's a debit card. If you only have $25 on the card and you try to make a $30 purchase, the card will say you don't have $30, but if you take something back, you can use $25. My son in January had 14 overdraft charges on his bank card. Let me tell you how it happens. If you have $25 on a bank debit card and you call the bank and say, how much do I have? $25. Part of that $25 may be a charge you made yesterday that hadn't hit yet. So then the charge from yesterday comes in today. Then you do a $20 charge knowing that the money's there, and they've taken the $15 from yesterday, the $20 from today, and you only had $25. So they will charge you a $35 overdraft fee. That's one problem with these bank cards because all of the charges don't come right away. See, the prepaid card, it registers right away. There's another big problem with these bank debit cards. You have $25 in the morning, and no charges come from yesterday. And you make a $20 charge and a $30 charge. They will take the $30 charge first, and now you've got an overdraft. That's $35. Then they'll take the $20 charge second, so you've paid $70. My son had 14 of those in 1 month. 14 times 35 is $490. Now, he's in Pennsylvania, I'm here. I need a way to get him money, but I don't need to be paying $490 a month for the right to send him money. Got him a prepaid debit card. It cost me $4.95 a month, no more charges. So in 2 bank charges, they paid for 1 year on the prepaid card, and that's why I jumped right into the prepaid card business, because for me, it was saving. My son was killing me. So we're developing tools that people can use in their churches to help their people who are either like my son or don't have any credit card at all, can't qualify for a credit card, can't open a bank account. There are millions of people in this country who the bank will not let open an account. You can't just walk into a bank now and open an account. If you have a bad record at a bank, they will deny you the right to open an account. I don't care how much money you have. So we're starting from scratch with many of our people and many of our families. And the assumption we make is that after level 1, level 2, and level 3, we're inviting people to go through level 4, which in fact trains you to teach people level 1. Because we need an army of people out here teaching. We don't have enough teachers at our church, and we don't have enough people willing to spend the time helping other people get out of debt and live a debt-free lifestyle. So we promote this as a debt-free lifestyle. This is not a program, it's a lifestyle. And it's set up so that St. Luke, Mount Calvary can take it and own it themselves. We don't want this to be a First Baptist program. I don't want it to be a Buster Soaries program. I want this to be a Pastor Hicks program, a Pastor Clayton program in your context. And we provide you with the materials and with the strategy, and then you take it and it's yours. And then we figure out how to support each other down the road. So that's the what.